One thing that we're seeing that feels like a trend, and I'm curious if this resonates with you, is again, if we think back to a world like before COVID, there was a lot of like single location organizations that they could manage sort of the full stack of HR themselves, right? They could do everything from compliance and labor laws and payroll to strategy and leadership and talent management initiatives. But as we've moved into this very global ecosystem, or in the United States, like companies in 50 different states that all have different laws, I think what we're seeing is companies are kind of realizing that's too much surface area for one HR team. And so I think a trend that we are watching, and again, curious just your thoughts on this, is our organizations going to say, hey, we want to have outsourced partners for some of the compliance, labor law, and payroll, and some of the nuts and bolts. And then we want, in-house full-time employees that are doing more of the employee facing, the leadership coaching, the strategy setting. Again, we'll just leave that thought with you and just see, like, is that a trend that you think is accurate, and how is that playing out in your world?
I actually 100% agree. I think that HR can easily become like just this world of buzzwords, and you get so much information on what is like the most important within HR. I mean, you have everything from diversity and inclusion to compensation and benefits to the learning and development to AI. It's so much stuff. And previously, just as you say, you could see HR almost like drowning in trying to be experts in everything and also hiring all of these experts in each and every area. Today you don't have the money for that, so today you need to outsource stuff, like you need to have local partners like I talked about before, or you bring in learning and development externally instead. Now it's more, I would say, super important for HR to understand where do we truly make a difference. We cannot be everywhere. What you need to do, it will depend on what type of company you work at, what kind of measures you do, and what you focus on, because you can't do everything at every company. You need to connect what you do to the company goals. And when then you need, so like if learning and development would be crucial and you need to upscale, then of course you could have a learning and development partner or manager. But if that's not crucial for the business, then you could take in partners or consultants that do it when you need it just for that occasion. So that I would say is definitely a big trend. I agree with you on that.